Hi guys, some of you may not have seen me before. Let me move back a little bit and hopefully you can see more. I'm a quadruple amputee. I lost my hands and my legs above the knee because I developed a urine infection and didn't know that I had it, to be honest, until I started to get pain in my left side and thought, maybe I've got a urine infection and it's gone to my kidneys. That's the first time I kind of suspected anything was wrong. I went to hospital. I had an x-ray on my back because I spoke a little bit of Spanish. I was on holiday at the time. I spoke a little bit of Spanish and I said to them, dolor aquí, which means pain here, and pointed to that area. Because I didn't know how to say kidney or urine, I didn't say anything, but I do know how to say infection. And I could have said, creo infección, I think infection. I didn't. I think I was already slightly confused, and I think that's because I'd already got sepsis. Unfortunately, what happened was they sent me for an x-ray and they said nothing's broken, and I kind of laugh at that because obviously nothing was broken. I'd walked in and I'd walked out and I knew nothing was broken. I knew it was something a little bit more really than just a normal UTI infection. And I'd hoped that they would do further tests. Because I didn't speak the language that well, no questions were asked. I didn't have an interpreter. And they just sent me away. The following day, I went to the doctors. The doctor, this time I'd done a translate. I translate on my phone. And I translated, I think I've got a urinary tract infection. And he tested my urine and said I had got a urine infection. Apparently, and I say apparently because I don't remember this, he gave me an injection in my bottom. Apparently my husband went into the chemist to get the prescription. They didn't have any in stock, so come back the next day. The next morning I woke at 4 a.m. and said to Steve, I feel like I'm going to die. You've got to get me to hospital now. I'm really ill. How I survived, I do not know. But here I am, 5.5 years later, telling my story. Please, please, please. I ended up in a coma for 9 weeks, 8 months in hospital, losing all 4 limbs. If you get an infection, think sepsis, just in case. Watch out for the symptoms. Slurred speech and confusion, extreme shivering and muscle pain, passing little or no urine in a day, severe breathlessness, it feels like you're going to die, skin mottled or discoloured. Any of these symptoms with any infection can be sepsis. You can also have a fever. You could also have diarrhoea or vomiting. Usually other people have reported with the shivering. So please watch out for anything unusual with an infection, even if you're already taking oral antibiotics, because they will not work. You need IV antibiotics and you need them urgently at A&E. It is a medical emergency, and if you have sepsis, it could be less than 24 hours before you die. It literally is life or limb. Please take notice, please listen, please learn the symptoms and stay safe.